Everglow? The dust tasted like ash and bitter memory. Elara coughed, pulling the tattered scarf tighter around her face. The air, thick with the scent of burning wood and something indefinably wrong, hung heavy around her. Behind her, the skeletal remains of what was once the village of Ethelgard clawed at the sky. Twisted, blackened fingers pointed accusingly at the sun-dying sun. Her younger brother stumbled, his small hand gripping hers tightly. He coughed too, his eyes wide and red-rimmed. "Are we there yet, Elara?" he whimpered, the question cracking with exhaustion. Elara forced a smile, though the taste of despair was a constant companion. "Almost, Finn. Just a little further." "No," she thought, the word echoing in the hollowness of her chest. There was no there. There was only here, this ravaged landscape that stretched endlessly before them, painted in hues of fire and ruin. She had watched the sky turn this color before. That blood orange, that sickly yellow glow heralds the terror. A few days ago it meant sunset, now it was the sign of the impending darkness. But for her and Finn, it marked the time to get to the old bunker. And she thought of Mama, who always taught her how to survive the wildlands. Anything had come without warning, a flicker, a shadow, and then fire. Not ordinary fire, but a ravenous, consuming inferno that seemed to twist and writhe with its own malevolent life. It ate everything, houses, trees, people. It left behind only charred husks and the lingering echo of screams. And Elara had dragged Finn from their burning house, and their parents already consumed by the inferno. They had run, blindly, desperately, the heat searing their skin, the horror etching itself into their souls. An ember glow deepened, painting long, distorted shadows that danced like mocking spirits. Elara spotted it then, the skeletal remains of a gnarled oak, its branches reaching out and like suppliant arms. Beneath it, half hidden by a collapse of rubble, was the entrance to the old bunker. In hope, a brittle thing, flickered within her. "Finn, hurry!" she urged, pulling him forward. As they scrambled towards the oak, a sound reached them, a low guttural growl that resonated through the ash-filled air. Elara froze, her hand instinctively reaching for the rusty duff knife she kept hidden beneath her tunic. Anything! It moved with unnatural speed, a swirling vortex of shadow and heat, its presence utterly terrifying. It was drawn to the embers, to the dying light, to the survivors who dared to cling to life. Elara shoved Finn towards the bunker entrance. "Go! Go, Finn, go!" He hesitated, fear etched on his face. But you... Nah, I'll be right behind you. Go!" Annie obeyed, scrambling down the narrow opening. Elara stood, her heart hammering against her ribs, the knife clutched in her trembling hand. The thing was upon her, a suffocating wave of heat and darkness. She closed her eyes, bracing herself for the pain, for the end. She thought of Finn, alone in the darkness, and a fierce, desperate resolve ignited within her. She would buy him time. He should give him a chance. Any ember glow intensified, painting the ravaged landscape in its hellish light. Elara opened her eyes, a defiant cry tearing from her throat. She charged.